וכשמת, and after his 120, כשמת אומרים לו, at the eulogy they say, Ey Anav, Ey Chassid, look at how we lose this great humble person, we lost this great pious person. And he's mitalmidav shel Avraham Avinu, he's one of the students of Avraham Avinu. So why is he called Anav? Why is he called humble? What does it have to do with a person that has a certain place, one place that he sits, and doesn't change his place? What's the connection between being humble and a place to sit? So Tzalach explains that when a person has one place and he doesn't change his place, then the more he comes there, the more protection he gets. The first time he gets the basic protection. He comes to that place, he sits in the same place, he gets more protection and more protection. So it's, in other words, he's trusting in Hashem and he's asking from Hashem for protection. But if he doesn't have one place, then he shows that protection from heaven is not so important for him. Perhaps he doesn't need it. And that's why he's not so humble, because he trusts himself. He doesn't trust in Hashem. And that's the problem. So that's why we call him humble when he has one place. But from where do we learn that Avraham Avinu had one place to pray? ואברהם אבינו מנהנן, דקבע מקום, דכתיב, וישכם אברהם בבוקר על המקום אשר עמד שם, ואין עמידה אל התפילה שנאמר, ויעמוד פנחס ויפלל. He says, when Abraham woke up early in the morning, אל המקום אשר עמד שם, he went to the place where he stood prior to his, before he woke up. ואין עמידה אל התפילה. And what is עמידה? עמידה is standing, praying. How do you know that Amidah is praying? שנאמר, ויעמוד פנחס ויפלל. It says about Pinchas that he was standing and praying. ויפלל is to pray. So from here we learn that this link of Amidah ויעמוד. That wherever it says ויעמוד, it means to pray. אמר רבי חלבו, אמר רב הונא. Another statement by the same rabbi, Rabbi Chelbo, in the name of Rav Huna. היוצא מבית כנסת. If one is leaving the shul, he's leaving the congregation, he should not make big steps. In other words, he should not be in a rush to leave the shul. Okay? אמר רבי לא אמר אלא לפק, אבל למעל מצווה למהרה, שנאמר נרדפה לדעת את השם. This halacha applies only when a person takes leave. When he's leaving the shul, don't run. If you run, you show that you don't like to stay in shul. You're trying to get rid of all this spirituality, all this kedusha. So you wanna escape. You wanna leave the shul. But if you're coming to shul, then you need to run. And that idea is supported by it's written in the pasuk in Hosea. Nirdefa ala dat Hashem. We shall run to acquire the knowledge of Hashem. And that's to pray, to learn, and so on. Gemara says, Amar Bizera, Meresh, ki hava chazina elu Rabbanan, deka raiti lepirka b'Shabbata, amina ka b'chanin Rabban Shabbata. Zera says, at first, when I saw the rabbis running on Shabbat, I thought to myself that they are desecrating Shabbat. One is not allowed to ride on Shabbat. You're not allowed to run on Shabbat. Shabbat is time to relax. The delight of Shabbat is to walk, to enjoy the weather, the birds. It's not time to run. So if you run, you desecrate Shabbat. כיוון דשמענה לעד רבי תנחום אמר רבי שמעון לוי לעולם ירוץ אדם לבד לדבר הלכה אפילו בשבת שנאמר אחרי השם ילכו כרי ישאג הננמי ראיתנה. I said, but once I heard, after hearing what Rabbi Tanchum is saying in the name of Rabbi Shimon Levi, a person should always run in order to listen, to learn the commandments, the halachot, the Torah, and even on Shabbat, as it states in the pasuk, "Acharei Hashem ילכו כרי ישאג." A person should follow Hashem and run just as a person is escaping from a lion. So once I heard this thing, I said to myself, I'm also going to run, and we're going to run even on Shabbat. The Gemara says, Amar Rabbi Zera, Aga de Pirka Rihata. The main reward for those that are listening lectures, to the speeches, to classes on Shabbat is when they run, when they walk quick, when they are they're hasting to shul. So those people have the sachar more for running than listening to the class, even if you don't actually understand the class. The fact that you are running, the fact that you're diligent, you're happy, you are looking forward to learn, that itself is a great thing. Gemara says, Amar Abai, Agar dechala duchka. Says the sachar, the merits that people have by gathering on Shabbat, before the festivals, before Pesach, before Sukkot, before Shavuot, there's a special Shabbat where the rabbi is delivering a special class regarding the laws, regarding the midrashim, about the Chag, about the festival, and then many people come to shul. And when many people come to shul, it's squashy, it's crowded. Yeah, many people are gathering together, and it's not so comfortable. So when a person doesn't feel comfortable, that's the merit, that's the sachar that he gets in heaven, more than listening to the class. Amar Abaye, Iga dechala, Amar Abba, Aga deshma'ata severa. The main reward, the main sachar for a person that learns is not just learning about the dry, simple halachot, what's forbidden, what's permissible, what's pure, what's unpure. No, it's about the background, it's about the reasons of the laws. What's the reason of the laws? And for that, he gets a lot of sachar. Just trying to penetrate, to get to the source, to get to the reason behind each and every opinion that's mentioned in the Gemara. That's the main Torah learning. That's the main sachar. Gemara says, Amar Papa, Aga de Beitamia Shtikuta. The main sachar, when a person comes to the house of a mourning house, and he wants to comfort the mourners, so sometimes it's better to just keep quiet. The fact that you're there, the fact that you sit there and he can see you, that in itself is a great thing. If he wants to talk, that's in addition to just coming or visiting the mourner, it's also important. But the main sachar, the main thing is just to come, to show your face, and to comfort the mourners in that way. Or just keeping quiet. Gemara says, Ama Mozutra, Aga de Tanita Tzidkata. The main sachar of the day of fasting, when people are fasting, when it's the 6 fasting days that we have, or when there's a special reason.
Female, longest, shortest, white and black.
Correct, yeah, correct. So when people are deciding that they have to have a fasting day, when there's difficult times, so the main sachar is when you wait to the end of the fasting day, and there's poor people that need food to eat, and they need money, and you don't have money, and you give them money, you give them charity. That's the sachar that people get for this entire day of fasting. Gemara says, Amar Rav Sheshet, Aga despeda diluye. When a person is delivering a eulogy, then the main sachar is when he is waking up the people and saying it in a way that he's like raising his voice and shaking people, so to speak, to wake them up. So that's the sachar. Amar Avashe, Aga de beilule mile. If a person wants sachar, if he goes to the wedding, it's not just to have a good meal. That's not the sachar. That's not the main reason why you go to the wedding. The wedding is to cheer and to make the chatan happy by words, by jokes. And kala, of course, yeah, of course, chatan and kala, yeah, make them happy by jokes or even dancing in a funny way. That's also very, very important. The Gemara says. So we'll stop here. Shtick, all the shticks that we have at the weddings, jumping, dancing with costumes, or telling jokes. What?
And there is wedding that when you drink.
Yeah, that's very important. Very important to make the chatan and the kala happy on the special day, on the wedding day. Okay, we'll stop here, and Be'ezrat Hashem, we will continue on Monday. If you want to come on Shabbat, we're also reviewing the Gemara on Shabbat at 8:20. At 4. 4:20. Yeah. Okay. Shabbat Erev, Shabbat Shalom.